For the past year, I've been riding the Nukeproof Scout 275. I decided to make a late bike review. Since I'm using the bike for the past year, I got to know the capability of the bike. So actually, I built this bike for my wife. I was so stoked when she asked me to get a mountain bike for her birthday, but she told me that I cannot spend too much money. So I started searching for the best budget aggressive hardtail in the market, and quickly realized that it's not going to be less than $1,000. So my option was to get a frame and use components that I already have. My first choice was the Commencal Meta and the Commencal Meta AM, but they were more expensive and the geometry of the Scout was way more appealing to me. The Scout has a big wheelbase which keeps the bike really stable on the high speed and big descending, and also on the big jumps. But the bottom line is the price. You can't beat $269 for this high quality aggressive hardtail frame. I was lucky because chainreactioncycles.com had a special price for a limited time. It was $80 below the original price. But if you want to buy the full assembled bike with quality components, it would be $1,099, which is a great price for this quality frame and quality components. Since the frame was so cheap, I decided to get a good quality rear wheel. I used the Shimano Z hub laced on a Mavic Enduro rim with a DH tire, the Maxxis DHR 2.4. For the rear brake, I used the Ceram XO with 180mm disc rotor. And on the front, I got the Avid Elixir with a 203mm disc rotor. With the fork, I had to stay on budget, so I'm using the RockShox Sector, which has 140mm travel. For bottom bracket and cranks, I use the FSA Gravity, which is a 2x. Without a front derailleur, I just switched the rings manually. For the derailleur, I use the SRAM X7, which is a budget derailleur, but it works fine for me for the past 3 years. I actually used it on 3 different frames already, and knock on wood, it's still running smooth. For handlebar, I used the Raceface Atlas 780mm wide. Usually I prefer 800, but 780, it's wide enough for my wife. For the stem, I used the Haas-First 40mm stem, and the grips are Raceface Half Nelson. These are the best grips I ever had, so might as well put it on my wife's bike. For the saddle, I went with Specialized with a wide and cushy seat. She liked that seat the most, better than the road bike seat. It felt the most comfortable for her, so that's the seat we went for. So to calculate and compare the prices, it's not going to be the exact numbers. Since I'm using old parts that I had already, I kind of calculated vaguely for how much I spent for these old parts, so altogether that build came out to $1,058. And yes, that price is not far from the price of the assembled version of this bike. But at the end of the day, I just bought a frame, rear wheel, and 2 tires, which came out to under $500. I'm finding myself enjoying riding the hardtail on the same trail that I'm riding the Downing bike. On my first rides on the Scout, I was a little skeptical on how much aggressive I can ride this bike, but quickly I realized that I can push it as much as I can push the Downing bike. So I think this bike, or this frame with good components, could be awesome not just for beginners, could be also great for intermediate riders. Since the hardtail mountain biking demanding a different challenge than a full suspension, you're constantly looking for smoother surfaces on the trail or any opportunity to hop above really rough terrain. And it's been really fun doing it with the Scout. And surprisingly, the bike does pretty well on big drops. It doesn't feel so harsh, as long as you have the proper speed. So hopefully anytime soon, I will get my wife and the kids to ride with me. Until then, I'll keep the bike busy, scouting for more trails. Thank you for watching. If If you like this episode, smash the like button, and it will be awesome if you subscribe. I'll see you in the next session.